Hello and welcome to
Die Rollin.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Jamie. Do you know what? It feels like ages since we've actually just filmed an episode of Die Rollin.
Yeah.
Where no big events happen, it's all quiet. We can just look forward to playing Monopoly, Cluedo, Scrabble, even Trivial Pursuit.
Well,
I'm looking forward to it. Just a nice, quiet episode.
Well,
a calm episode.
Okay, well, I'm afraid we're not going to be playing any of the old Waddington's games. We'll be having a look at H.H. Holmes' Murder Castle.
Oh.
What, boy? What? So, H.H. Holmes' Murder Castle. There's so many H's in this. H.H. Holmes' Murder Castle is a game, it's similar to Cluedo in the sense that you are playing investigators who are trying to prove that someone has murdered a bunch of people.
Because I like Cluedo.
Great.
I like trying to discover who did it.
Okay, we already know who did it. That's the first change here. So you already know who did this.
What?
So there's a guy called H.H. Holmes.
Yeah.
Don't know if I've mentioned that name yet.
Yeah.
But H.H. Holmes, he was actually a real person in history. And he was America's first serial killer. He's this guy who basically was very fraudulent. He used all this money that he got fraudulently to build a 3-story hotel called the World Trade Fair Hotel or something. And yeah, this guy basically, you check in, but you might not necessarily check out. So we're playing people going in there to prove that H.H. Holmes has killed a bunch of people. So we have to gather evidence.
Well, it's in the rule book, so we know. Indeed.
Cool. So yeah, so we're going to get to this. We're going to see what it's like. It's currently on Kickstarter.
Yeah, I do you know what I'm genuinely looking forward to giving this a go. It's a different concept that I've not seen before in board games. So yeah, it can only be exciting.
Right, so here we are in H.H. Holmes' Murder Castle. We are here collectively trying to prove that this guy, H.H. Holmes, is a serial killer. And how we're going to do that is going around the board, picking up these various different clues and adding them to our clue board. Once we've got this clue board completed, we have to get back to the pharmacy and then we can say Cluedo or Yahtzee or whatever you want to say. But basically, we've proven that this guy is as bad as we think he is. We're going to be doing action selection, so you'll be taking turns to select one of these 6 actions to do. So the person who's first player, so Will in this case, he's got the first player key token there. He'll be picking up one of these and he gets to do the thing on the bottom and everyone else gets to do the thing on the top. So if you choose this action, then you're going to get like more of a bonus. So as soon as he chooses that, then it'll be up to Jamie to then choose one of these, and then I'll choose the last one, and then that's the end of the round. This guy moves around the board, taking your clues off of your board if he manages to land on the same space as you. Right, there's also a pretty cool little evidence wheel here, so whenever we're taking, drawing out new tiles and putting evidence cubes on, we're drawing them from this thing over here. There's a bit of strategy around there because you want to pull out the stuff that you don't have. So for instance, I'm not going to want any greens to come out because, well, I've already found all the money from sold skeletons. There's also event cards that come into it and some various other cool little things, but we should cover them as we play.
Well, I'm going to start by exploring the castle. Let's draw some tiles and see which ones we get. So we're going to explore here. So we've got the maze.
Okay, so Jamie, you can see it's got a 3 and a 3 there, so you need to grab 3 out of this one here.
Which has also got an ability, which is the room is separated into 2 different, into 2 halves.
So, well, you get to choose where these are placed though, because you're the person who's found the ring.
So I'm going to
So 3 have to go on one of these, and then the next 3 have to go there.
So I'm going to put 3 here, and the next 3.
Cool. So those 2 have to go onto the next ring,
Yep.
and then you spin that round one. Will?
It's that way around, isn't it?
Jamie, you need to fill that empty section up with 5 random. Will, you need to get 1 more out there.
No, I was picking it.
No, it's him. He found the room.
Oh, you said I pick it.
Yeah, well, then I remembered he found the room, so that'll be for why.
I'm going to put that there. I'm just going to get rid of them.
That makes more sense.
Cool. So then, Jamie, if you can just fill that up. Okay. So what was the bottom of that?
The bottom of that is explore up to 2 rooms, so I can do that one and then 1 more.
Yeah, you can.
So I'm going to, on the other side, reveal that there's a dark room.
So take 2 out, the one that's at the bottom.
And then I'm going to take the orange and the green, put them in there.
Excellent. Okay. Now, Jamie, you get to do the thing that's at the top of there, which is explore the castle. So you basically get to reveal what is here. is it?
A guest room.
Okay, so you got to turn around. So there's a door facing which way we're coming in.
So you go from the pharmacy into the guest room.
That's exactly how it works.
Yeah.
And then you're putting out those cubes, those sweet evidence cubes. Turn. Draw. Perfect. Great, and that's the end of one turn. So now, Jamie, it's up to you to decide which one of these action tiles you want to pick. So you have an option. You can move into one room, or you can move up to 2 rooms. You'll be picking, so you get to choose the bottom thing. So move up to 3 rooms. You can advance the Ferris wheel by 1 position. So if you want to get blues out, that might be a good idea. You can draw up to 2 event cards. Event cards are really good. They're good ways to nick cubes off other people and mess around with people. Excellent, so straight with the event cards. So you get to draw 2 event cards. You can only have 3, I think.
Yeah.
So I get to draw 1 as an action as well. If it says play immediately, you have to play immediately.
Yeah. Ah.
Cool. I'm going to play this one. Destined for success. Player's card, add up to 2 pieces of evidence to my track. Alter a room I occupy.
That me cheating.
Okay, and did you grab a event card?
I grabbed an event card.
That can't be good. Okay, so it's my turn now. So it's worth noting the maze room, by the way, is split into 2 rooms. So coming through this door, you can't go through that door. You have to go all the way up through this door here.
Let's go round.
Yep. Awesome sauce. So I am going to pick up the this one here. Move up to 3 rooms. So let's see.
Let me. Sorry.
So I can move up to 3 rooms. You can move through a room with Holmes in. Doesn't matter. But I am just going to move myself over into the guest room. Okay.
Okay.
Will, you're next. So where do you want to move to?
I'm going to move myself into the dark room.
And Jamie.
Away from me.
Probably wise at
No
this
one wants
point.
to go into the dark room.
Okay, so that's everyone has gone. So next thing we have to do is we have to return the selected action tiles.
Mm-hmm.
So just go back over there. And then we move Holmes. So the person who has the skeleton key,
Ooh.
Will, gets to draw this card here. And he gets to choose where Holmes is going to go.
Holmes is on the move. Move Holmes to the black closet, which isn't there.
Okay, so if the room does not exist, he stays where he is.
Spooky.
Cool, right, so your turn now, Jamie.
So, question.
Yes.
Can I play my event straight away? Or
You can play event cards at any time according to the rulebook.
Cool, awesome.
We're doing quite well at the moment because Will's pretty much filled his board up. I'm pretty much filled my board up, but Jamie's got the whole kit and caboodle.
Now, Will's got that smug look about him.
He's probably got pickpocket cards, right?
He thinks he's got the game, right? That's his Will's look. So I think Will's strategy simply is that he's going to try and come here and steal my cards.
He's definitely going to try and steal your cubes off of you.
Right? Okay.
And you've got full board, so all you need to do is get to the pharmacy.
Now the problem is, if I look there, I can only move up to 3 rooms, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to be
so
one away.
you wouldn't get there this turn, and he can probably get to you.
Yeah. Apart from I got that.
Secret passage. So secret passage, you just go for secret passage and you can you must move to a room 1 to 4 rooms away.
So how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3. So,
A needle pulling thread.
this is not the sound of music, is it?
No, this is H.H. Holmes' Murder Castle. Can you please say that? Because I keep saying H.H. Holmes' Murder Castle and it's getting to that point it doesn't make any sense now.
Well, already on the channel, people realise we have really bad accents, and I have a horrible list. So
You have like marbles in your mouth.
Yeah, H.H. Holmes, Murder Castle.
Excellent. So we've just played H.H. Holmes' Murder Castle.
Yeah, so
I wasn't going to say so, but I did.
yeah. So you know when you and watch YouTube videos and people go all the time. Ours is so.
Yes.
So
yes.
H. Holmes Murder Castle.
Murder Castle.
Straight into it now. We've just played the game. It's the first time I played that game. You played it a few
I played it with
times.
a couple of people, big group of people.
So first thing that's really obvious about this game is really easy to pick up. Really nice gameplay and intuitive rule book that really aids getting going on the game. And I think that's important because this is not a heavy board game. This is not a sort of board game that you think, oh, we're going to spend hours. This is a lightweight game that you can bring non-gamers and gamers alike to play together.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much there. There's some kind of advanced mechanics in there that you wouldn't normally get in like a casual game. Like you've got action tile selection, and you have the whole wheel that selects which thing's coming out. And there is some strategy involved in there because you're trying to select an action that will help you out, but maybe hinder other people. And you might want to get a particular action tile, but someone before you might get there. So there's a lot of gotcha elements in this, which might not be for everyone. But like for instance, at one point you played a card, Will played a card straight back at you.
Yeah.
You weren't very happy about that. But then you did the same thing, and played a card, he played a card, you played a card.
And I was really happy. And
Yes.
then, like, next turn we'll play a card and took all my cards, and that really annoyed me because there were two, I thought, end game playing cards.
But you won in the end, didn't you? So
I still won in the end
Well, yeah.
because
It's important,
two more
isn't it?
rounds later I got two really good cards. The point being is that in a game, especially for us board gamers where we play lots of board games, sometimes you'll find board games that come along that are just fun to play. And while this game hasn't got a shed ton of strategy, or it doesn't necessarily have the best gameplay dynamic for strategizing and putting all the bits in together, what is absolutely clear about this game for me is it's a fun game. It's something that you can come back to, play, enjoy, have a laugh. The gotcha elements are just enough that it's annoying, but there's always opportunities as you go through the game to get back into it, and that's really important.
You never feel like someone's running away with a victory. It's very much you can always get that back. Personally for me, I agree on this. It's more of a casual game. It's not like a really heavy thinking game, but it's great fun. You can sit down, it's got a lovely theme, there's a bit of history there that you can research into and creep yourself out about at night. It looks lovely as well. Like the tiles are really nice, the components are lovely, and we were just sent a prototype copy, and if that's anything to go by, the actual standard retail game would be great.
So this is on Kickstarter, which means it is going to likely be a limited game. So if you happen to see this in your local board game shop or on Amazon, or you're considering this purchase on Kickstarter right now, buy it. Because this is a game that you want on your shelf for when somebody comes along who isn't necessarily a die-hard gamer, but you would like to try playing board games with. It's easy to teach, it's not going to be strategic heavy, and it's just a fun game. And do you know what? I can think of loads of people I could play this game with and they go, I really enjoyed that. And sometimes in this board gaming community, we don't have enough games where the non-casual gamer can come in and say, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I agree. I just wanted to get a soapbox out for you. Stand on it.
I'm on a soapbox. I really want to get this hobby out to more people, and games like this is how we do it.
It's very inclusive. It's very easy to be like, you like Monopoly? Well, no, you're not. You're not a board gamer. Whereas this game is very much like, well, look, you like a murder kind of mystery kind of thing? Come along, let's play this. You can play up to like 6 people with this game. It's great fun.
Cool. We really enjoyed it. There are some negatives, but it's a prototype, and for us, we tend not to dwell on those because it's a prototype game, and 9 times out of 10, those get flushed out, and we always feed that back directly to the publisher. But really, those negatives aren't enough to affect gameplay, and it wouldn't take away from our ability to go out and actually purchase it because we really enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed watching this channel, please make sure that you find us on all our social media channels, which include
Facebook,
YouTube,
Instagram,
and sometimes Twitter.
Indeed.
And maybe one day TikTok.
We are too old to be on TikTok.
And if you are watching us on YouTube, which you are, please make sure that you give us a like and maybe a comment down below.
If you can't understand what Jamie's saying, put it down there.
Yeah, it's always fun. And make sure, of course, you subscribe and keep up to date with our content.
Is that all the paperwork done? Like the admin?
That's the admin done.
Great.
So thanks for watching.